All eyes are on Pakistan as the country goes for polls to elect their next Prime Minister on Thursday. At least 44 political parties will compete for a share of the 266 seats in the National Assembly, with an additional 70 seats reserved for women and minorities. But do you know that unlike India, Pakistan voters can cast two votes, one for the National Assembly and another for the Provincial Assembly? Well, while both the countries are set to witness high-stakes elections this year, their election process actually differs from each other. How? Let me explain. My name is Aap Banerjee and you're watching IndiaTV. Simultaneous elections. India's parliamentary elections are held separately from the assembly elections in states, barring some. In Pakistan, the National Assembly elections happen at the same time as the Provincial Assembly elections. The white ballot boxes in the elections are for National Assembly votes, and the green boxes are for the votes to be considered in the Provincial Assemblies. Ballot papers. Pakistan also relies on the use of ballot papers, which have to be stamped and folded for vote counting, while India has been using election voting machines for a long time now. The ballot paper method has been criticized for fraudulent voting and booth capturing, instances that are very common in Pakistan. Imran Khan had advocated for the use of EVMs, but it was outrightly rejected by opposition parties. Announcement of results. An interesting thing to note about Pakistan is that their election results are announced on the same day of polling, despite a huge population of 127 million voters, while India generally provides a brief breathing period between the day of polling and the day of results. This happens mainly because officials manually count the votes at the polling booths after a vote is cast. In India, the ballot boxes are sealed and taken to district headquarters after polling concludes, which explains the time. Number of seats. India's Lok Sabha has 545 seats, out of which elections will be conducted by the Election Commission to fill 543 seats. On the other hand, Pakistan, being a smaller nation with a smaller population, has 336 seats, including 266 general seats, 60 seats reserved for women, and 10 for non-Muslims. For a candidate to become the PM, they must garner the support of more than 169 members of the National Assembly. Meanwhile, given the deteriorating law and order situation in several provinces, particularly Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Balochistan, elaborate security measures have been taken, including the deployment of regular army troops to maintain peace. That's all for now. Keep watching IndiaTV.